in the mail, my nigga. Yo, it's Kanye to the photons, think that I'm not. I issue more than headlocks, they be taking headshots. I keep firing to the pen sound like it's bad shots. Now move your feet like we in bedrock. You fucking around out of wedlock. Me, I'm committed to doing it again and again like it's OCD. And treat this bitch like Flo King, so this Allen don't leave. I kill these lyrics and carry them for half a 16.
The worldwide heavyweight, get it straight, it's the game. From the B to the C's, we are G's and we bang. Full court defense, better put Mr. in your prefix. Please, Mr. Fenner, when you're speaking. We're like the justice scale, we're uneven. All rise when I reside and I be seated. The database just got deleted. Understand the cause of the effect of your bleeding.
I'm more seasoned, the steak on the skillet. Niggas hate that I kill it so much, it's breaking their feelings. And I'm taking their spirit up out of the grave. I'm digging, people say I'm a menace cause I got some dangerous intentions. Now listen, niggas can't touch me. So if your dogs keep barking, I'ma shoot them and turn their ass to hush puppets. We the gang with the chains that's plated, and we all like brothers, so it's gang related, huh?
One too many members, so the game gets deeper. All backs are white, so nobody can creep us with the speed of a cheetah. Power moves like Vegeta, load the clips. Start grinding, Lord knows I'm about to re-up. Cause we up, game 4, the series is 3-0. Repossess you on Collins like South Beach Repo. In the AM, bring the pay in. Call it ride and grind. Return of the big chains, call it ride and shine.
Crazy eights elevate from my mind state. The game in good hands, fuck I need all state. I'm on stage, all-American 5-star recruit. My combine and booth, them numbers speak truth. Men and women lie, by any sentimental definition I am fly. By any premonition I'm listed to be the guy. The heater niggas spit and be reminiscent, I rhyme.
Black chain gang, praise the name. We murdering the game like Kane. You Abels would never be fucking with I. For I am my brother's keeper. For them I 6 feet deep, yeah. Burn hot like fire. Call me Grim Reaper. This is not my best verse, blue, this just a feature. Nigga, we kings, y'all just inglorious bastards. Blood, sweat, and tears, bow to the bull masters.
Look, last but not least, from the belly of the beast, laid giants one blow. Let us all feast. It's a full-course meal from the rappers that we kill. From Albany City to the beaches of the field. I'm a monster, like something that you seen in the movies, Jack. Godzilla flow, streak of lightning running up my back. Y'all ain't safe, world breaker, nuclear attack. Hamburger Hill through the trenches where they race me at season. Like I've been locked up in a smoker. You Batman, I'm killing niggas, guess I am the Joker. War paint all on my face like an Indian. Next nigga speaking ill about the gang, I'm in him. Yeah, I'm here, just can't be seen like a Sasquatch. The way we eating rappers, blame it on the maps. Anybody claiming king, I'm good.
What up?
Or Jay-Z and Nan. I shake and bake, cross over, oop off the glass, running, gunning just for fun. Got my knees on that ass. With the Wilkins and Dawn, still flipping on that ass. When about the green, got the pen and watch Hope smash. Told Kanye, thank you, I appreciate the last. Showed allegiance to the owl, so the road gave a pass. Had to take the test, but my grade showed a pass. Blue strings in my chuck.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's good? What's good? What's good? Another lovely Thursday night. Salute to all of those checking in, checking up on me, man. What is good? What's good? What's good? Blues House Live. I am back, man. I've been under the weather, y'all. I was under the weather last week. I came back from Houston. I don't know if I brought something with me, but shout out to Houston, man. I was out there for the, they got the rodeo season or whatever, man. Was out there. Had a dope time, man. Bun B, and all the things that was going on out there, man. It was real nice out there. So salute to Houston. But I think I brought something back with me. That would have seemed like, man. It seemed like I brought something back with me. But y'all see the title, man. Y'all see what we talk about. Talk about Jonathan Majors, man. We the reason I put in the title about the case, because I see the homie already up in here. What up, Chill? Chill said more people know about the film. Indeed they do. Indeed they do. But I want to talk about the this is more so about media. Especially now that I done put my hat in the media and I consider myself, I want to add to media, right? I want to be, if I am going to take this thing seriously and this journalism thing seriously and things of that nature, I kind of want to critique media. Because the way it was handled and the way it seems to just always be the issue when it comes to black men, especially black men, us black men. we always get the shit end of the stick. And that's a little something that I want to go through. I'm sorry. But let me introduce this. I ain't even introduced the show yet, man. Let me introduce the show. My bad, y'all. My bad. Welcome to Blues House Live, y'all. Blues House Live. Welcome. You know, we take that deep dive into the heart of entertainment and pop culture, man. I am Blue. I will guide you through today's hottest topics and headlines. And that's really about it, man. You're in the right place. Let's get started. Let's take this deep dive, man. Let's get started. Where my I ain't been doing this so long. I don't even know. Do I even have a intro for Blues House Live? Let's see. Yeah, all right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Like I said, I want to explore the controversy that surrounds this surrounds everything that's going on with Jonathan Majors, specifically the timing of the hit piece that came out beginning of the week, right? We'll talk a little bit about the legal trouble, but I really want to talk about the impact of the media narratives. That's really my thing that I want to talk about. The media narratives that surrounds Black films or Black men in general, especially if something small, or if they've paid their debt to society, if they're trying to get, back to work, if they just want to keep their head down, get back to work and do their job, it's always a situation that comes up. It's always something, right? Always something. It's like, does the media is media bias disproportionately affecting Black-led projects? More so specifically Black male-led projects. And are these patterns of scrutiny new, or is this just history repeating itself? Right? Is this because this ain't nothing new? This ain't nothing new when somebody tries to jump back into the game. Somebody tries to redeem themselves just to get hit over the head with the hit piece, or some mighty come of news pops up that has nothing to do with anything. Right? It's always like that. Now, today, Magazine Dreams dropped, so I want to talk about that. It's directed by Eli Bynum. Stars the homie Jonathan Majors as Killian Maddox, right? Struggling bodybuilder. Excuse me. Still getting over stuff, man. Struggling bodybuilder dealing with loneliness, trauma in the pursuit of greatness, right? Now, this movie's been described as haunting and intense. I haven't seen it yet. I'll be seeing it, if not tomorrow, to be Saturday. It's an intense character study that captivated audiences way back in 2023, back in Sundance. People compared Majors' this performance. They compared his performance to Robert De Niro in Taxi Drive. They say it was just that good. His performance was just that good, the way they compared him to Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver. Now, back then, I think a lot of people were looking at Jonathan Majors as one of those perennial once-in-a-lifetime talents, right? Seemed like he was on his way up there to be that, a once-in-a-lifetime talent. Now, this movie was originally set to come out back in 2023. It was supposed to be released under Searchlight Pictures, which is a subsidiary of Disney, but it was pulled from the calendar due to the legal issues that JM had, right? No big deal. Then previous 2024, Briarcliff Entertainment announced that they would distribute. So they bought the rights to the film, they distributed, and I think also Zeus, that's right, Zeus, they stepped in also to add more backing to it, which is dope. I want to give them an applause for that. Because it's well deserved. So, but it was in the meantime, there was a delay. So let's talk about this delay. We know, like I said, Jonathan Majors had his troubles back in 2023. He was arrested in New York City for alleged domestic dispute. This led to a series of events culminating in conviction of reckless assault back in December of 2023. Immediately, he was dropped by Marvel, losing his role as Kang the Conqueror, and several brands also ended their partnership with him, right? But one of the bigger blows came with the magazine Dreams gearing up for its as magazine Dreams was gearing up as we were, because now fast forward here, he was making his rounds of talking and going all the sitting down with all these people, Sherry Shepherd, and doing interviews and stuff like that. Days before its new release plans were confirmed, Rolling Stone. That's a lie, chill, but we'll talk about that later. Rolling Stone published audio recording where Majors allegedly admitted to some past aggressive behavior, right? Now, with that being dropped, that raised the eyebrows. I mean, come on, man. Like, as soon as I'm ready to get back, I paid my debt to society. I've done my classes. You know what I'm saying? I'm nearing the end of everything that I need to do. I'm just trying to work. Just trying to work. And here y'all come with this foolishness. Man. Punk ass Rolling Stone published the audio recording where Majors allegedly admitted to past aggressive behavior. Right. Now, was that strategic or was it just a coincidence? Now, those in my circle will say that was, come on, man. Ain't no damn coincidence. That's all strategy. That's Cheyenne Roundtree, aka Cheyenne Whitetree, coming up with some type of ploy to pour salt and hate on Jonathan Majors. That's exactly what that was. And that's why I want to talk about media manipulation and the patterns and the precedents that happen with media manipulation. Now, the way that Majors had been covering brings up larger questions about media and its influence, because historically we've seen similar cases where these allegations overshadow a Black-led film, often right before its release, right? I mean, as soon as there's a Black-led film that's about to be released, somebody pops up with some, oh, such and such did this back in the early 1800s. Such and such did this 30 years ago. Whether they had paid their debt to society or whether they were found not guilty, whether they had nothing to do with it and were just brought in for questioning. It doesn't matter if it's and I'm specifically speaking on Black men when I talk about this. Let's talk about Birth of a Nation. Let's go back there. I ain't gonna go back too far. Birth of a Nation, 2016. The homie Nate Parker. Film about Nat Turner, the slave rebellion. It was major Oscar buzz around this movie. Great film, might I add. I saw it. But it was heavy Oscar buzz around this. He was damn near doing the same thing that Jonathan Majors is doing right now. He hitting all the media outlets. You know, he's doing his interviews. He's press run, killing it. And just before the release, what happens? Past allegations against Nate Parker surface. Took the whole movie down. Done. Just killed any momentum behind it. Killed any momentum behind it, right? Crazy. And this was something that he was acquitted of. Done, acquitted, over with, done early in his life. Somebody brings this up, derails his whole career done. When the last time you even seen, heard, walked by Nate Parker? When was the last time? We ain't seen him in no TV show, no commercial, no nothing. Nate Parker just poof, vanished, gone. That's some crazy shit. Media manipulation. Let's push forward a little bit. The Banker. What was that? 2020? Anthony Mackie, Captain America, right? Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury. Now, this film, it faced a lot of unexpected delays. A lot of delays due to the misconduct allegations against a producer, drawing attention away from its message about Black wealth and empowerment. Birth of a Nation was about Nat Turner slave rebellion. The Banker was about Black wealth and Black empowerment. But instead of getting these stories out and having these stories disseminated amongst the masses and letting people get inspiration and be inspired by these stories, it seems like there was a concerted effort to derail these movies. Now, from my understanding, that film's producer, no misconduct actually occurred. That, from my understanding, I would have to go back and see, but from my understanding, no real misconduct occurred. None. It was just somebody saw that this film was about Black excellence and wanted to derail this producer of this film. Because why not? Black excellence, we can't let that get out. We cannot let Black excellence out here. We need to come, hey, fabricate something if you got to. We got to stop this. This movie, The Banker, was supposed to go to theaters. It did not. It ended up going to, I want to say, was it Apple TV at the time? I think it was one of Apple TV's first movies or something like that. And who had Apple TV at the time? Nobody, really. Fast forward to now. Magazine Dreams dropping today. Couple days before Hit Piece. Not one, but two hit pieces, basically, from Rolling Stone. The first one from Cheyenne Roundtree, and the other one was about, are we ready to forgive yet? What? You know what I mean? The pattern here is an undeniable pattern. Seems to me when Black-led films are on the verge of success, controversy comes. Just shows up out of nowhere, right? Whether it's justified or not, it often takes the center stage. Now, I would love to ask why. Why does this happen? Why does this happen? Right? And it's a bigger conversation involved, because now we get public perception versus accountability. Right? Public perception against accountability. And I'm going to say this. I ride for the homie JM, but he was found guilty of something, right? And that being found guilty comes with certain consequences. Now, in the court of law, he has paid those consequences for which he was found guilty of. Because accountability is crucial. He has taken accountability for his mistake. Like I said, accountability is crucial. However, it's also important to recognize how the media double dutches these narratives to shape public perception. We have to recognize that the media, who should just be reporting the news, use things to shape, change, morph, build, shift, whatever public perception, whatever word you want to use. I want to ask y'all in the chat. Let's go through a couple of questions, man. Like, should a actor's actions dictate the success or failure of an entire film? Should a single actor's actions dictate the success or failure of an entire film? Should it? Because it's a lot it's a lot of people who worked on said film. It's not just that star, right? Or that actor. It ain't just them. So when you do that, you are derailing. What if I'm a grip? Or what if I'm not a grip? What if I'm a writer? This was getting Oscar buzz, it was getting all that. This was my one shot. One shot. I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I'm a script writer. My one shot. This movie's about to drop. Everybody's, hey man, this shit is finna go. Then y'all come with the controversy, especially if it has no merit to it, and kills my film. Now my name is attached to this film because I'm the writer, right? I'm the writer. So when I go to try to get another job, they look at me like, oh, you was the one who did? Oh, that film bombed at the box office. And they're not going to care why, right? They ain't going to go like, well, it was attached to such and such, and it only bombed because, no, I'm dead in the water for the most part. Let's take it a little further. How should studios handle these projects when it's tied to controversial figures? Should they add any type of protection, any type of shield? Because you never see when that happened with Nate Parker. I don't know who was distributing that movie. I think it was Warner Brothers. But the studios didn't come to his aid, and they knew what was going. They knew. Nate Parker had nothing to do. Like, it was over with. I was found not acquitted. Nothing. But they let this man, they let them hang him, basically. I hate to use that terminology, especially when it comes to the film that he did, but they let the media lynch my man. You put all of this money into this film, you let the media lynch him and take him out of the game. That's some crazy shit to me. That's wild. That's wild. I think studios should have a fiduciary duty. I think I said that word right. Fiduciary duty to protect their product. And their product, I'm part of their product. If I'm an actor, I'm part of the talent. I'm part of your product. Protect me for this run at least. Now, if you don't want to work with me no more after that, cool. But protect me at least for right now. Figure out some type of way to shield. And I get it. Business is business. But if you know I didn't do nothing, and this is an easy spin this shit. Spin it. Spin it. Now, I want to ask, is the media more aggressive in covering allegations against black actors versus their white counterparts? Oh, yeah. You know I had to go there. Are they more aggressive in covering the allegations of black actors versus their white counterparts? I want to shout out Chill. I want to shout out Dre Mac. I want to shout out all of those who bring up Ty, even Ty bring up those other actors who have gotten grace. Those white actors who've gotten grace. The Brad Pitts. What's my man's name? Hawkeye. Can't think of his name right now. Josh Brolin. Hell, the Indian, Kamala Khan's dad, the Indian dude. The media manipulation is nasty. It's nasty. And it's killing a lot of our talent. Look, I'm not saying that anybody should be absolved. If you do something wrong, you know, consequences happen when you do something wrong. But depending on what said person did wrong, what are we doing here? Now you want to come out and with audio hit pieces and, oh, look at the audio didn't even sound right. Who uses the word aggressed? And who talks so calmly in that situation? It's just, to me, just nasty work, man. I don't like because to me, especially from this, and it seems to be this one person is leading a crusade. It's not like all of the trades or just, especially when it's one person leading a crusade, that to me is nasty work. Because now it seems you have a vendetta out on me. And then when I go and I look you up and I don't see any melanated people on your page, not in the background, not in the foreground, not standing next to you, not standing behind you, and you are of the melanated persuasion, that kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's like, well, damn, what is going on? What is your real issue here? What is your real issue here when it comes to this? And why? Seems like every chance you get, you want to put the foot on his neck. But I don't see you writing any stories on Brad Pitt. I looked through the archive on you. I didn't see any stories on Brad Pitt, Jeremy Renner, Josh Brolin. Hell, I don't even see you covering Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, and what he got going on. Him and his wife. But the homie JM, who just trying to get his life back on track, you want to destroy it. Why? Why did I'm just not understanding it, man. I really don't understand it. But what now? What now? Yeah, I saw that, Pam. She did. I did see that. What now, though? So, Magazine Dreams, like I said, it hits theaters today. Go see it. Go see it 2 times, 3 times. Go take your people with you to go see it. But the question is, will audiences support it? Right? That's the big question. That's what we are waiting on, to see what the excuse me, to see if the audience will support this film, or has the damage been done? Did Cheyenne Roundtree do her job? I'm under the pretense that her little hit piece didn't work. I don't see it getting the traction that she thought it would get. None of the big trades kept it on their front page. They reported on it real quick, and whatever the next story that came up was up. Rolling Stone kept it on their front page for us. I think it's still up there, but all the other major trades, real in and out. Okay, some audio. They probably said the audio, man, that shit sound boof as hell. I guess report on it, but we got bigger fish to fry. So I don't know if it really did what it was supposed to do or what she thought it was going to do. But I would, this is an interesting story. We don't get too many comeback stories. And the crazy thing is America loves a comeback. But we don't get too many comeback stories for people who look like me. People who look like me don't get too many comeback stories. So I'm rooting for Jonathan Majors. I'm rooting for Magazine Dreams because second chances are deserved. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody deserves a second chance. Hell, some people might need that third chance before they finally wake up to some shit. But if you can give everybody else a second chance or an attempt at redemption, then I believe Jonathan Majors deserves his redemption arc, his second chance. So y'all go out there and if you're on his side, go support the film, man. Go watch it. Magazine Dreams tonight. Go watch it. Make them numbers go up, man. If not, you know, if you're not with him, I understand. Like I understand both sides. I get it. I don't understand having the smoke for him or putting the foot on his neck. But this man just seemed like he just want to work, man. He just got married. Congratulations to him and Megan Good. Just got married or whatever, man. It seems like he just want to head down, work, get back to it. Let him get back to it. That's what I say. I say let him get back to it, man. Let's go to the chat, man. What y'all got? What y'all talking about in the chat, man? What y'all talking about in the chat? Let's see what's going. Let me see. Chill in the building. More people know about the film. Yes, they do. I'm seeing a lot of positive things going on when it comes to what's surrounding Jonathan Majors, man. So I think that's a great thing. Like I said, I don't think a lot of traction is happening like she thought it was. So, you know, fuck it. Keep it moving. Profess, what up, film fam in the building? What is up? What is up? What is up? Moloch in the building. What's up? What's up? Chill say Zeus doing more than Curtis Jackson. Man, let me tell you, Chill. I don't know what your issue is with 50. Zeus will never be able to do more than Curtis Jackson. Zeus is, and salute that. Look, I'm not saying this to demean Zeus or whatever. But Zeus has baddies and all this other stuff that demeans, that's really demeaning in real time. Not, hey, let me tell some stories about crime and things of that nature. And this is what happens if you do this. Zeus has that in real time. So I don't want to hear that. I know you got beef or smoke for Kurt. I don't know why you got beef for 50 Cent. 50 is doing what 50 has his lane that he does. And it might not be what you want, but that's his lane. And he's still out here putting money in people's pockets. He's still hiring black people. He's still allowing black writers, black producers, black talent to work. And to me, that's the most important thing. You want representation? Representation is seeing my mom, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, my sister, my brother up there on that screen having a job. That is the ultimate representation. Andre Ware, what is up? What's up? Ty in the building, what's good? Pamavelli in this building. What's up? What's up? No, especially if not if the film was already right. Thank you. The film is already created. Put your money and you put your money into the film. Come on, man. Like I said, these studios, they have to me, they have a fiduciary duty to protect their talent, to protect their product. And they don't do it. They don't do it. DT Will says no. Pam says no unless the actions happen on the film while right. Now, if he did some foul shit while filming, that's different. That's different. And they saw it. Everybody was witness to it. But this is something that was, for one thing, personal. You know, it was something that was personal. So it depends on the action. I agree with that too. And it does depend on the action. Something super duper egregious, which at first, and now to backtrack on this, when we first heard, the whole Jonathan Major situation, it sounded egregious, right? It sounded egregious. I let's take it back to Nate Parker. Nate Parker's, there was nothing because it was already done. I done did 5 movies already. This happened when I was in college. You know what I mean? Now you want to bring some stuff up from when I was in college. I done did a movie with Denzel. I done, you know what I'm saying? Like I done did Red Tails. I'm out here working. Hell, he was the Jonathan Majors of his time, right? Perennial talent. Killing the game. I wonder, is it because of the skin tone? Is it because we, being too dark? And I don't want to put this on Aaron Pierre because it seems like he's the next guy up, or even Michael B. Jordan, who is also of lighter complexion, not as much lighter, but let me stick with Aaron Pierre. I wonder if something like that happened with Aaron Pierre, how hard would they go against Aaron Pierre to sabotage him? Because is it a dark-skinned black male thing? That's my question. Is it that? Is it that? I don't know. DT Will says, of course. Yeah, Jeremy Renner. That's right. Jeremy Renner. Yeah, she did. She did have that smoke for Meghan Markle. I saw that looking through her stuff. She just seems to me she's just a horrible, bitter person, right? Who, and I don't know, it's kind of like she's just in charge of nigga news. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you over here at the Rolling Stone, you in charge of nigga news. You on that nigga news beat. But to her, nigga news mean let me write hit pieces on black men. Let me make sure black men look the worst in media. Right? That's crazy to me. That's wild to me. Jill says, Hollywood needs you to be 3 years away from your latest controversy. Cheyenne restarted the timer. I guess. I mean, I don't, maybe not. Chill. I kind of agree, but the way the news cycle is nowadays, it's not the same, right? These news, it moved fast, man. We went from this to, just hilarious on the Breakfast Club. Everybody's worried about that. They not worried about Jonathan Majors in the news cycle no more. It went from that just hilarious to Kanye talking about Jay-Z's kids. Like, that's how fast the news cycle works, especially in nigga news. Hate to say it. And I think a lot of people are tired of whatever's going on with it. Okay, he was found guilty of what? Reckless assault. What's reckless assault? That's it? Man, if y'all don't get out of here, that's what I see a lot of. Now it's a lot of I'm not gonna say it's not a lot of bots out here. Oh, well, he was found. He killed the. Remember, he killed the lady. It's like what? Like, oh, just a bunch of lies. Like you see the bots out here. They make up anything. Well, he did. He slapped 3 bitches with a brick. Wasn't that him? Like what? What are we talking about? Wait, hold on. He did. Like it's a lot of that. It is a lot of that. I give you that. But for the most part, the people with actual faces on their profiles and real actual people, they understand that, okay, this was trash. This is He did. That's all he did. And we saw him running. We saw him running from that white girl. A lot of people like, no, we saw him running away from that white girl. We saw him run away from that white girl. But yeah, that is Mufasa. I get it. But I think even Reggie Jean Pate, like, how would they treat those type of shaded black men, right? How would they treat them? Would they try to sabotage them? Would they give them grace? Oh, well, he's of the fair skin, so we're not going to write a hit piece on him. We're just going to let it play out the way it's supposed to play out. Hell, they might write a expose on the opposite person. The person who it might do a hit piece on the other person, not on Mufasa or anybody like that. I don't know. I think, especially when it comes to her, when it comes to Cheyenne, I don't think she goes as hard against Aaron Pierre, Regé Jean Page, right? I don't think she does that. Me personally, I don't think she does that. I don't think she wants that beige rage. She's scared of it. Say nigga news is that. But I think that's what she's in charge of. I think over there at the Rolling Stone, I think they've given her a lot of power, but it's only power in the nigga news department. You know what I'm saying? It's only over there. And they don't care about the nigga news department. They really don't. Rolling Stone. So I heard, and salute to Mark Lamont Hill. He talking about Rolling Stones is a credible news. I was like, maybe they used to be. Maybe they used to be, but lately they've been way off. They've been way off. All the way off. So I don't know if I agree with him on that. He was bugging on that. Pam's and Shine Roundtree has set the narrative for Jonathan Majors, regardless of court information. Plus, she seems to have access of Grace's recordings. Jonathan and Grace had a toxic. They did, and that's really the summation of it. These were two people who were not made for each other. Horrible relationship, toxic relationship. He probably couldn't split you know what I'm saying, the way he wanted to split because of certain past things that happened. You know what I'm saying? And I think she held it over his head. I don't think he wanted to be in that relationship as much as he did. And I think it was a lot of missteps in the handling of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it was toxic. They just was in a toxic relationship. And I hate that it came to this. Jonathan was trying to look out for her. He called the police and she used that shit against him to fight. You know what I'm saying? And it was just nuts. Right. He does have to control his narrative. And I like, and what's crazy, Pam, right, is he can't speak on this. Not really. Like that audio came up and I forgot who asked him or where he was at, what show he was on. But he just said that's the past. And I'm looking forward to the future, ready to move on and keep, like, he can't speak on that. That's the bad thing. He ain't allowed to speak on it. So them dropping new audio or whatever the hell they want to say, like, he kind of got his hands tied behind his back because it's supposed to be an NDA. This is all supposed to be sealed. It's all supposed to be done. And I kind of want to look at, because I know she thought she was cooking with this, but I want to look at this for a quick. You had every opportunity to really, if this man did something to you, you had every opportunity to send this man to jail to get justice. And I know that, that piece of evidence couldn't come in. They straight out asked her, had he ever put hands on her? She said, no. He's never been physical with me before this incident. That's what she said out of her mouth. Then after the trial, you know, she does a civil suit. Had every opportunity with the civil suit for all of this to actually come into play and to get, I guess, a little bit more justice. But that gets dismissed and settled with prejudice. So not once, but twice you had him and didn't do nothing. And that's why I look at it so, you know what I'm saying, as a skeptic. Like, if I got the smoke, if I got a smoking gun, I'm gonna use it. If I got a smoking gun and somebody wronged me or did me, I'm finna use this smoking gun. Why would I sit on this? Why would I sit on this? Makes no sense. Had you up there on in criminal court, didn't use it. Was suing you civilly, didn't use it. But as soon as he's getting ready to get his movie out there, get back to work, trying to get back in the good graces of people, and you drop this audio. And the crazy thing is, you know, if this is a vendetta, this may or may not work, but it probably would have worked. It was more of a chance to work in that criminal court case and in a civil court case than it is just throwing it out there in the public, especially now when they may or may not even care about this. When it's, you know what I'm saying, when it's on the news cycle for less than 24 hours, when nobody's really reporting on it the next day. That's what that's why I'm looking at it like, what in the hell? It was kind of like a speed bump, really, for JM. This is more so like a speed bump. And yeah, Pam, his inability to speak on it equals him not taking accountability to the audience. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. It seems like he is not taking accountability because he can't speak on it. But to me, he did, you know what I'm saying? Even in that ABC interview, he took accountability. He took accountability in that ABC interview. I don't know what else more you know what I'm saying, you can get from a person, but that was accountability. That's what it was. He don't have to go into, I guess they want him to go into detail or something, but that's accountability. That is accountability. He had Sherry Shepherd out here crying. Like, it seems to me he's doing all the right things. You know what I'm saying? He didn't run off to Thailand. Shout out to Uncle Russ, but he didn't run off to Thailand. He stood here 10 toes down, did the work. Therapy, got him a good girl in his corner, good woman in his corner. Did whatever court mandated things he had to do. I mean, do they want him to donate his salary to battered women of America? What do you want him to, like, how do you even, what does the public want, or a better question, I guess, is what can a person do to redeem themselves after they've already paid said debt to society? Right? I think that's a good question, not just with Jonathan Majors, with anybody. With anybody. With the system in general. Hate to take it, but you know what I'm saying? You go to jail, they want you to as soon as you come out of jail, they want you to get a job, but you can't get a job because I got a record. Because I got to state that, I'm this, that, and the third on said application. So now I can't get a job. And then when I go to the probation officer, you say, hey, why you can't get a job? Well, probation officer, I just got out of jail, bro. What you mean why I can't get a job? You see what I'm saying? It's like the system is made for you to go right back into doing whatever thing you do. Now, that's on that side. Let's look at like something that Jonathan, like what Jonathan Majors did. The public or the media, because this is about media manipulation. The media is not allowing him to get his life back on track. They're not allowing him to get his life back on track. And that is nasty work. Let this man make a living. If this is his job, let him do his job. Nobody's looking at Cheyenne Roundtree and trying to take you out from your job. Let this man do his job. Let him work. Let him work. Yeah, that's dope, man. He needs to let him go. I think get his face out there. Hey, I'm still out here. That's another, Nate Parker never really had that opportunity. I don't think he really was given that opportunity. And it was a little bit of a different time. Social media is a little, is a little different now than it was back then. But he never had that opportunity. I'm glad that people want to hear Jonathan Major's story. I think that's a good thing, So yeah, man. Yeah. If y'all don't have any more questions, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here and get ready to join this Pantheon stream with Chill and everybody over there, Planet Fanatics and Marcus from Back of the Bus, Darius. Hop on the stream with them. So y'all get ready to see me over there. And that'll be it, man. If y'all don't have nothing else, anything else y'all want to say? Let's see. Pam said, I'm scared for the Breakfast Club interview. I do not like their interviewing style. What I think now with Lauren LaRosa, actually, because I think she's a part of the team. They just ain't announced it yet. But with her being over there, I think she will ask better questions. You know what I'm saying? I think and Charlemagne seems to be an ally, right? I don't see him asking any outrageous questions. I think he's an ally when it comes to Jonathan Majors. So Envy also, Envy won't be disrespectful. And I think they keep it strictly because what it was today, either was today or yesterday, Charlemagne was like, he was going, or he was watching Magazine Dreams already, you know what I'm saying? And that's when he was getting interrupted about the Just Hilarious stuff. But yeah, maybe, Jess might mess it up. I don't know if she messes it up, you know what I'm saying, and says something out of pocket. But I think he got a better PR team now, whoever his handlers is. I think they won't allow him or allow them to ask questions that he can't answer. I think because that would be one of the first things. Hey, look, I can't specifically talk about this bullet point, that bullet point, that bullet point, that bullet point. So don't even ask, because I can't give you an answer to that due to legal obligations that's, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. So I wouldn't even do that. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, man. I will be doing this again on Thursday. You know what? Somebody said maybe I should do regular lives instead of one day a week. And I'm really thinking about that. Somebody said, man, you should do your Blues News as lives. So I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. And that'll be earlier in the day. So I might do that. I don't know. I might do that. But I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me and rocking with me, man. Thanks for visiting the house. I enjoyed y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share. I wanted to start doing some members only videos. That's what I'm gonna do. So please, if you want to be in on that, please join in on and become a member. Join the community and stay informed, stay entertained and inspired. Until next time, man. Y'all know how I do. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep it real. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Take it easy. Be safe. Peace.